Hello! Okay, welcome to this video series. Fourth fucking time's a charm to record this properly, okay? This is to introduce people. This one will be focused on the map and then warding at the end. If you want to skip to warding, go ahead. Maybe I'll put up a time. Okay, so I'm assuming you've played a MOBA before, and you're just wondering how... You just want the general gist of Dawngate to kind of get an idea, and you do the rest yourself. Ew, my FPS looks iffy. Whatever, okay? It's gonna work! These are your minions, they spawn at minute. This is your guardian, but we'll go more into him later.
Peaceful.
So, I'm gonna do the buffs first, the jungle, and then... Well, you'll see where it goes, okay? This is the power buff. Haste, armor. I'll show them all. The map is mirror inverted, if that makes sense to you. So this is the power, that's the power. Armor, armor. Okay, so this is the power camp. I think it's called fish camps. I'm not sure on the names, but I'm pretty sure. I just think of him as a big fish. I mean, that's what he is. Look, even water. So,
Beautiful.
the power buff will give you... Here, I'm going to start walking away. All the buffs, 130. I'm going to haste. The power buff will last for 230. All the buffs will do this. Last for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Words! Ah! Will respawn in 5 minutes. Power specifically grants you 15 power and a 10% increase to your total power. This is the haste buff. Little mushroom camps, mushies, whatever, nubs. These are the easiest camps to take in my opinion. Then these guys, then the armor. Haste will grant you 20 haste flat, and every time you use an ability, 20 haste. Same duration, same respawn that I struggled to use words with last time. I think these guys are called uggers, but I just think of them as like tribal pigs. I don't know. This is the armor buff. Something I want to show, when you hit the buffs, you know, do damage. If you go out of a certain... Oh, that's no good. Certain range. That was bad. If you go out of a certain range, they will go immune, and you cannot hit them, and they respawn all their health. You can't see it there well, because they didn't do a lot of damage, but... if you're doing it, do not get out of range. This is going to be the money pigs, which they haven't spawned yet. I'll show later when they spawn. They don't give you a buff, but they do give you a good amount of Vim, which is the gold, and experience. Okay, these are spirit wells. I assume you were wondering what these are. I read your mind, that's how.
What is that?
These are spirit well workers. They spawn, I believe, every 20 seconds to a maximum of 18 per well. And these are what give you your passive Vim, or an increase to passive Vim. Up here you can see like 27, oh, jump to 30. Oh, look, 330, money pig spawn, okay? They're pretty tough to take, but like I said, they give you a good amount. Okay, soul workers.
Amazing.
They're easy to kill. Let me show you. Dead! It'll grant you a bit of Vim and experience, and notice up here, now they're at 30, I'm at 33. So, you essentially harass the entire enemy team when you take these. If that means anything to you, good for you. If not, I'll explain that in a different video. These are the fishy camps, armor camps, you know. These are the 4 spirit wells. Whoa, there. You cannot capture the spirit wells before 15 minutes. So see this, the little time. After 15 minutes, you can capture them. Before 15 minutes, you can still kill the workers. I highly encourage that. I'm waiting for that to spawn. So I'll go more on the wells. See, they're dropping off little Vim. How cute. So I believe when you capture it, global Vim will be given to a total of 50% of how much has been mined there since it was last captured. I think that's how it is. Some of the information online is iffy, and I've understand this game to a good amount. I'm relatively good, but I'm not perfect. I don't know it all. Sorry. Okay, here we go. This is parasite spawning. Oh, by the way, the spirit wells, they lock after you catch them again. Sorry, I don't remember if I said that. And anyone in the area will gain the experience and Vim from killing these guys. Area being this, the lit up. Okay, this is Parasite. This is your Baron or Roshan of any other game. Or, I don't know what it is in Smite. I didn't play that as much. Or whatever other MOBA you're playing, okay? He will fuck your shit up if you don't take him seriously. He will evolve twice throughout the game. And this is how you get super minions. There's no inhibitors or whatever. By killing him, you get the Striders, they're called. and they will go through lane and tear shit up. Yeah, you want them. However, if you kill him before 15 minutes, you don't get a buff. The first buff being 30 power and 1.5% of your health as HP regen. Later, he evolves and the buff becomes 60 power and 3%.
Monitoring.
You will throw a lot of fights around here, okay? Don't just goof off on this. I think there's like 2 champions, I think, Shapers, sorry, that can kill Parasite solo. You typically don't want to risk that. I'm not sure on those Shapers, actually, by the way. I don't do a lot of jungling. You want your whole team here, pretty much, for this. Unless you destroy the enemy team and there's like 3 of you, it's pretty late game. You don't want to mess with him. I don't think I'll show the evolutions, because they're way later in the game. 15 minutes around-ish, and I think 20, 25-ish. Sorry, I don't know it perfectly. These are the bindings. Look, you got this cute little... Oh, shit. Oh. God damn it. Fuck. Okay. You know, fuck it. Screw him. Okay? The little guy throwing shit. Okay, I'm gonna try to show you the core, or the Guardian, but I'm gonna explain a bit about him on my side first. This is the Guardian, okay? Kill him, you win, obviously, or they surrender. That's also how you win. He's got these cores or nodes, I'm not sure exactly, that each represent an ability he has. So this one is the worst in my opinion, but still useful, just not as good as everything else. He'll throw health to you. When the enemy is fighting you and you're here, suddenly you get a boost of health, that's him throwing it at you. Pretty cool. I really like the way the Guardian works, and I think it's really cool. This one is a line of fire. I'll show. It'll just go like, shoop, and then and destroy you. You like those sound effects? Yeah, you do. This is a laser. Is this the laser? Yeah, I think this is the one where he'll target an area and it'll go and destroy you. This is a sphere. It'll form a circle of circles around him, and they extend in a straight line very slowly, very easy to dodge. However, if you hit them, you will be stunned for 1.75 seconds. This one fires like a missile barrage, and there'll be more missiles if there are more enemy Shapers in the base, and that'll just make your day sad. This is your locus, your fountain, your home base, whatever. You buy items here, health regen. If the enemy walks into here, it's not as instant as in other games, but it will kill you pretty quickly. Having said that, you do have time. If you're a tanky character, you can like step on the lines for a bit, take a few shots, and get out. Pretty tanky, okay? If you're a carry, do not do that, unless you're like just throwing. I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna try to show those abilities and not die. There's a good chance of me dying. Okay. Okay, these are the spheres. I don't want to show what happens hitting them yet, because I guarantee I'll die. That's his basic attack. Easy to dodge. I'm only level 1 because I didn't do anything. That's his missile barrage. So... Oh, shit! That's the fire line. What am I missing? Oh, I'm firing... Yeah, there we go. That's laser. That's all of them. Last time I died before I got all the abilities. Oh, you didn't see the health thing, but... I mean, you don't really need to. You get the idea. Oh, shit! All his abilities are relatively easy to dodge, as long as you don't, like, screw up. Okay, I'm gonna hit this to show you. If you get hit, he'll typically fire another ability on you. There. Stun, boom. Okay? It's 1.75 second stun, I believe. You don't want to hit that. So you kill these, they respawn in 6 minutes, I think. And when you kill it, he loses that ability. This red line or blue line, whatever side, will show when it's about to respawn. It'll show the progress. And you've got to take them all out before you can kill him. So that's about it for the map. So now I'm gonna show warding, general areas to ward. So if you're laning, some good spots are these bushes. You only want one in either bush typically at the start to kind of see where they are, so you can harass them there. Also put them at the edge so you can see this area to see if the jungler's gonna walk in, or this edge if you're on, you know, whatever side. Where else? Over here in this area or this area will show if they're taking money pigs. You've got to put it really close to see the money pigs, but you can kind of see if they walk there. It'll also show this area, but they can slip through here if you put it in this bush. So over here is a saver spot, but won't show that side. Typically, if someone's ganking you, they'll come from here, 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 here. Every entrance, pretty much. They can wait in this bush for you to push in, wait in that bush. So yeah, you want wards. Here's a good spot. However, if you look at them, you typically start armor or power if you're jungling. And you go along this way, clear that, and then you gank from the side typically, or try to. So in the first few minutes, it's a good idea to have your wards on the side if you're laning. A jungler could also, you know, take haste and go through the middle, but that's a little less common because you want to secure your buffs. You can also invade us. I should have said that. Actually, I'll say that now. There we go. If you're jungling, you could ward those spots I described earlier. You could ward like here to see your enemy, but you can also ward the enemy buffs to know where they're starting and whether you can invade. That's what I was gonna say. If you start armor per se, you can easily go here because it's hard to cover that vision and take their power buff. So a good idea if you're warding or jungling is to ward whatever buff you're not starting, power or armor. Okay, words are hard. Okay, sorry if I stumble. Say ward power, take armor. If you see him, like say you're clearing your haste, you see him trying to take that, get your laners to help, should be an easy kill or at least repel him. Gotta be careful of their laners following, so you also want to get over. Or you could just immediately go to this side. I'm pointing at the little mini-map. Here, I'll do this. If you're like here and he starts taking your power buff, you could just go straight to his power buff, take that. Or take his haste buff, or, you know, whatever. It's up to you if you're jungling. This is just some general stuff. So if you're jungling, those are not bad ideas to ward. Late game, when the bindings are down, say you're sieging this base and you're over here, warding this area isn't bad because you can kind of see where they're standing. Some characters have pulls, and they will mess you up if they pull you on this side because you're probably screwed. So it's not a bad idea to have something there to see if they're setting up for skill shots. If you're defending, these bushes are not bad ideas to see if they're doing the same, but pulling you out of the base. Here's not a bad idea. Don't ward these wells because they give you vision if you have them. There's no point. Buffs are never a bad idea to ward, though late game it is certainly, there are better spots for it. I think here's not a bad idea at any point in the game, but late game, mid game, you're going to see most of the wards in this area. You're going to want it here. I guess here's the equivalent. Here. And once 15 minutes hits, you always want a ward on Para. You want to know if the enemy team is trying to take it to counter them or to steal it or any of that. So, also this is the middle of the map. You don't have to walk through here, but it's pretty convenient going between lanes. So it's not a bad idea to see if the enemy laners are coming to your lane. So yeah, you want a ward here. I like to put it at the edge. So I'm on the blue side, mortal side. Later I heard they're gonna make this actually look like a spirit side. I'm pretty excited for that. Like, put it there. And, oops, hit him. So see, you can see Parasite, so you can see if he's taking damage, but you also get vision of over here, so you can see if they're moving there. Better than just putting it on Parasite, because then you get to see this whole circle, but you don't get to see them going around. And I like seeing them go around. Yeah. Any more warding locations? You know, here, bushes aren't too bad, here's a good spot. Any intersection, essentially. Like, you wouldn't put a ward over here. Like, what are you gonna see? I'll be amazed if you ever gain anything out of that. Unless you're, like, trying to chase down a kill and you're running and you can't see him and you just drop a ward, I guess, but really, these areas. These are little nifty areas to kind of try to do escapes in jungles. You don't see a lot of people go through there typically. The most common paths are gonna be not this area. It's gonna be everything between the lanes and the buffs, essentially. That's the most common area for the jungler to be going through. And laners are obviously going to be in lane, and sometimes around here, warding. Wards last 3 minutes. You get a free ward. Everyone only gets one ward, and it's free every 3 minutes. So, no reason to not have your wards going. My FPS is dying, and I think I have to go pick up my family, so this is a good time to end the video. Yeah, there will be future episodes, hopefully, and enjoy those. Okay, peace out.